Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Grandcat and today we are looking at the Funko Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruined DLC figures, of which we have three, and this one is Ruined Roxy. Let's take a look at the back here. We've got all three of these. We have the Ruined Chica, Ruined Roxy, and Eclipse. And of course Eclipse is both Sun and Moon, and Chica is of course Chica, and this is Roxy after she had her eyes stolen from her by Gregory in Security Breach. Of course, Security Breach Ruin is set some point after the original Security Breach. It's not its own game, it's DLC, but very, very cool all the same. Now let's go ahead and open this up. We are not keeping the packaging, so we're just going to rip this right open. Normally there's some kind of seal, some kind of area where we can actually open these, but I'm not seeing one, so I think we're just going to be destroying the packaging here, to the chagrin of many people out there on YouTube. They're like, oh no, you're destroying the collector's item, you're destroying the thing, but I have not kept any of the packaging or boxes of any of these Five Nights at Freddy's figures. If you're new to the channel, I do the unboxing all the way from start to finish. There is no jump cuts here, at least I try not to. And here we are. So there is Foxy. So she's got a couple of little tags on her. So we'll just go ahead and free her from her prison. These ones are not particularly sharp enough. We shall rely on these. And there we go. Just a little bit of persuasion. And she's still tightly in there in the packaging. Oh, and one arm has came off, but don't worry. The cool thing about these Funko figures is that they are detachable. Whether they're supposed to be or not, they are. And let's reattach that arm quickly. And oh, that's interesting. Does the hand move? It does. So we've got a little bit of wrist rotation as well. That's interesting. So there is our ruined Foxy, which hopefully I've not ruined. Of course, from Security Breach Ruin. So let's take a quick look at her, shall we? Just bring my chair forward. And there she is. That is a very, very cool sculpt. Not only that, but the entire body is a very cool sculpt. Now, generally, when it comes to these Funko figures, the company can get away with just reproducing the same body, the same arms and legs and such. But everything here is all unique for Foxy. You can see because of all the damage. There's also quite a lot of articulation going on here. Also, all of these parts do entirely just come off. They're all on just ball pegs. I'm not sure if the idea is that you're supposed to be able to swap and exchange. Oh, she's got ankle movement as well, which is something I think that's new. There's no... Oh, there is waist swivel as well. Now you can see her damaged tail does have a rotation on it. So that is pretty cool. And of course the head is on a swivel as well. Now her hair looks absolutely crazy. That is very, very cool. So this is very, very different to the original Roxy. And we will be doing a comparison of the two. Of course this is her, it's supposed to be, well, she has her eyes removed and given to the Rockstar Freddy, because that's, well, it's one of the endings and it's a requirement if you want to try and get what is known as the best ending. I mean, whether it's canonical or not, it's difficult to say, but it looks like the canonical ending might be the computer game ending. But there is Roxy in both of her forms. There she is in her original cool looking outfit, and there she is in her depraved Ruin outfit. So It is very, very cool to say the least. Now, let's do a 360 of our ruined Roxy. I'm trying to decide what the best pose is for her. I kind of want her with her hands out, like as if she's reaching, because the whole idea is that she's not supposed to be able to see. So I'm trying to think of a cool pose for her, something like that. And let's try something like that, shall we? And there we go. That is pretty cool. It is a... I just realised that the camera is focusing on the background rather than the foreground. But yeah, it's a very cool looking little Foxy, I must say. So next up we're going to do another 360, but we'll do it with both Foxies back to back, and then that's going to be it for this little video. In the next video, we're going to be taking a look at Ruined Chica. We're going to be comparing Ruined Chica to the regular Chica from the original Security Breach as well. So let's go ahead and, oh my goodness, Roxy just dropped her little musical instrument. I don't know what you would call it. I'm sure there's a good name for it. Someone out there in the comment section can let me know. And we need to change this just a little bit so that we can actually get them. There we are. There we can get the full picture of the before and after of Roxanne, where she not only loses her eyes but loses her face and gets slightly destroyed by a go-kart, if memory serves correct. But there we are. So that is going to be it for our first of our 3 FNAF Security Breach Ruined DLC figures, and next one we're going to be going on to Ruined Chica. So that's going to be it for this little video, and I really hope you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye everybody.